Good day guys, it's Ben again and welcome to our channel. Today I will show you how to make a braised pork. I call it braised pork shank chinoise. Braised because the particular part of the pork is identified. I'm using pork shank, but feel free to change the shank to any part of the pork that you want, like maybe spare ribs, or tails, or pork chops, or neck. It's all up to you. You can change it. You can even change it to beef. Choose any particular part of the beef that you want. And you can also change it to poultry or chicken, maybe turkey or duck, or any part of or any poultry that's available in your stock. And it is an Asian dish, particularly China, prepared Western style. In short, it is a fusion. By the way, before I forget, for first timer in our channel, after watching the video, please don't forget to subscribe. So, if we're ready, without further ado, then let's start. Now we will make our braised pork chinoise. Chinoise means Chinese style. So our ingredients, of course, our main ingredient is our pork shank. And then we'll be using cornstarch based brown sauce, meaning this is a brown stock thickened with cornstarch. And then we'll be adding a little rice wine, and then honey, and for our garnish, onion leeks and brown garlic. And of course, our meat will be seasoned with salt and pepper. And of course, for purpose of browning, we'll be needing oil. Yes, oil. Okay, so that is our ingredients. So now we will start. Okay, first we will have to mix our salt and pepper. There you are. So the ratio is 1:2. So 1 part salt and 2 parts butter, 2 parts pepper. And then we will sprinkle it in our pork shank. There you are. We'll sprinkle it. And then on the other side. Okay. Put it on the other side so that we can season the other side of our pork shank. Okay. There you are. So sprinkle the salt. Okay, so now after seasoning it, we will brown it. Now we will preheat our pan, and we will see. After it is heated, we will add some oil. The pan that you should be using should be thick and heavy, so that it can really hold the heat. Wow. When we're browning it. Okay, now it's hot. We'll add some oil, and then we will swirl the oil into the pan so that all of the parts of the pan is coated with oil. Then now we will start to brown our pork shank. Okay. Now we'll brown it. You should give ample time to really brown it, because by browning it, you sear the sides of the meat. That way, we trap the natural juice of the meat inside the meat. So meaning the nutrients still intact in the meat. Okay. So now we will turn it on the other side. Okay. So it's well brown on one side. Then we'll just brown the other side. Now we'll see. Okay, now it's brown on both sides. Now we'll take it out. Okay. Now we will add the wine into the pan and scrape the pan. This is called deglazing. So what I'm making now is a Chinese dish prepared Western style. So this is a fusion dish. Okay. So the wine should be reduced to half of its volume. At the same time, by deglazing it and reducing the wine, we will be able to get some more flavor and color to the sediments that clings to the flooring of the pan. Okay? So we'll just have to reduce it to half of its volume. Well, the Chinese, some Chinese cooks deep fry their meat to brown. So, but since this is a fusion, I prepare it the Western way. I brown it by grilling. Got it, guys? I'm not saying that what the Chinese is doing is wrong. It's still right in their own, of course, in their own way, because they're used to it. It is embedded in their culture. Okay? So now it is reduced. Now we will be adding our brown stock, our brown sauce thickened with cornstarch, 2 cups. Okay. And then we will add the honey. And of course, our rosemary leaves here. And then we will bring it to boil. And then when it's boiling, we will add the meat and then lower the heat and simmer it until done. Got it, guys? Now it's boiling. I will transfer it to another pan so that we can cover it. Okay, I transfer it into a wok pan. And then now it's boiling. We will add our pork. And then we will lower the heat. And then we'll just simmer all of this until the meat is tender. This should take us for about another since this is a shank, and the shank is a highly movable part of the pork, maybe we will be waiting up to 45 minutes. Now it's simmering. We'll just cover it. But remember, when you cover, do not cover it totally. Make sure that there is some still open space wherein the steam can come out, so that the heat would not accumulate inside the wok pan. Get it, guys? Now we'll wait for 45 minutes. Our over, and then we'll check our pork. Well, now it's done. Now we'll add our rat ear mushroom. Okay. And then we'll just be transferring it to our serving dish. Okay, now we'll transfer it to our serving dish. Okay, and then we will spoon some sauce on top. And then arrange it later. Okay, our pork shank, braised pork shank chinoise. The sauce is honey and rosemary. Now we'll put some spring onion on top. Onion leeks, I mean. Then we'll sprinkle some brown garlic. Then we'll garnish it with some something red and green. Okay, guys, our braised pork shank chinoise. The sauce that we use is a honey and rosemary sauce. Get it, guys? So it's ready to serve. So guys, I believe that I have shown you very clearly on how to braise meat using a cornstarch thickened brown stock. Okay. But you want to change the thickener, feel free to change it to flour. There's nothing wrong about it. No? Should you change it with the thickener that you want, then it is your signature. For that particular braised, I did not even use a vegetable. I just added a rat ear mushroom. But feel free to change, or feel free to add any vegetable that you want. Any particular vegetable choice that you want or available maybe in your stockroom, then you can add. So, thank you for watching. And before I forget, just a reminder, for first timers, don't forget to subscribe. So, see you next video. This is Chef Ben Casabon, signing off. And God bless us all.